How you all doing? Ralphy here, Ralfy Customs. Not going to manage a proper video this Friday, which is time of filming, because of one thing and another, but I'll show you a few highlights of what's going to be up and coming. Let's have a look at what I've got in, and then you can join me next week when I'm doing the fuck up. Right, it's going to be a very short one, this one. The storm Babet is lashing down on us. It's not going to be short because of that, it's going to be short because of other shit. But let me just show you, look, these old school forks and a nice spokey back wheel. There's a pair of shockers in that box, teardrop air filter, the stainless bars you've seen me do, and some lovely fucking built well polished stainless slim risers, all for the diner. So fully shrouded, these shockers, beautiful things. That's a return. That's got to go back. So I've got to unload stuff from the car, and it is fucking, don't show up very much on camera, but it's fucking howling it now. Righto folks, so in what feels like a post-apocalyptic fucking, it's post-insomnia, if you know, you know. Right, we've got this set up ready to do this rear mount, and I'm going to put a snidey one in that joins along here and comes here. Follows that, but goes back a bit, I think. I'm not sure, I might blend it, I might do something, I don't know. But it ain't going to be, this is the main stay. We're just going to do something that stops this flapping about, because it's fucking stiff as fuck. We just need to stop that spring. So, that's that. We've got this to make for finger bob, sissy bar thing. I've got a rough sketch of him and a bit of a template, but I'm not sure how well it's going to translate, and I'm not sure that I can get that shape, if you're watching FB, in the chosen material, 16mm solid. It's fucking heavy duty. So I'm going to try the old fucking Caligas former, but I need to, don't know what I need to fucking do. We'll see about that one. And I'm desperate to get on this and get this mudguard mounted and the stainless sissy bar mounted. Don't know what's going on with my camera. It's a low light thing, I think. I'm waiting for an update and hopefully they'll fucking sort it. So that's going to be happening. We've got that all set up and ready to go. Over to the diner area, we're going to, these are the fucking, look at these things, eh? Stainless, polished stainless, built well. I want me built well bits and bobs. But they're made for the rubber mounts, which is what this top yoke's made for. We're going to do away with that because we've got 16-inch ape hangers that will be too bendy on the rubbers. We don't need it. They'll behave. So I'm going to make some stainless top hats that go in here and sit just slightly proud or flush. I'm not sure yet. And then these will sit on top and it'll blanket off underneath. So they'll be solid mounted is what I'm talking shit about. I'm going to make two top hats that make these solid mounted out of stainless steel. So we'll be getting on with that. Yeah, and that's the back wheel. That's off Ardeen, bless you, cholla. Top cholla. The front one's its en route. So when that comes, we need to get that fitted up and see how it's going to fit. See how the fucking caliper and the disc is going to fit as well. So we'll be doing that. Plus, I'm doing bits at the clubhouse. We do a day every week at the clubhouse. Again, if you follow me on social media, you'll know about my club. Needing a new clubhouse for the last couple of years for one reason and another. Nothing to, we didn't do anything bad. But we got one, so I'm working on it once a week, and I keep posting little highlights and little snippets and all the rest of it. So you'll get to see a bit of that too, hopefully. And although you can't see it, it's buried. There's Jock's Diner in there for a top tube and headstock. And modify the rear. This fucking mudguard he's got for the back. It's inspiring. It's inspirational. Built-in braces. No belt, just braces. But built-in. Oh, fucking look at that. That's lovely. That's the modern way of doing it. To get rid of all the shit stays that make a cleaner look on the back end. I'm going to fucking junk that if I'm not careful. Trying to swing it about with one hand. So all this shit's going. We'll have a second mount, I guess, to that mudguard here, and then maybe a bit of splash guard in there, and then the top tube and the front rails to take his fucking. Wait, is that the juggler? To take his fucking. Don't matter, that's all good. His big long front end there, look. Which will precede my similar fucking action happening with the headstock and rails, different front ends, fucking forks and back ends that I'm going to do emulating that snidey one we've just been looking at, but with it, I've got a different take on it, if you know what I mean. You'll see the dynamism doing it. Hopefully I'll be able to chuck myself at that at some stage and just do a bit like in the afternoons or the evenings or whatever, and you can follow along with that one all. So there you go, I'm off scare. I'm going to catch up on some fucking Zeds, to be fair, like, and get myself right for fucking doing what you've just seen. Like I say, come and join me next week, yeah? And we'll get on. I'll see you soon. Big love, everyone. Take care. With the floods, look, it's fucking proper. Storm Babet. I've got a one-way system going on here. I hope this little fucking car's happy in deeper water. Sits low, she does, but I reckon she'll be right. So, yeah, I'm flooded up. Here we go. How's that? Have that fucker. Nice and steady. And then when we get out the other side, we just dry it off a bit. Test the brakes, no behind us, look. Fucking dry them off. Happy days.